Welcome back, Husker fans. We're excited for this one. We have 10 manifestations and hopes for this upcoming year. 2023, we are hoping after a dry spell of what seems to be 5, 6, 7 years, it's been a while since we have been relevant, and we have a new commander in charge. We have a new head coach in Matt Rule. With that, here are the top 10 things that we are feeling as Husker fans. Number one, hope. The first days of Matt Rule as head coach, prior to that, I wasn't quite too sure on him. I did think that there were other splash plays. I'll be honest, even the Deion Sanders hiring for Colorado, I was like, dang, I wish that we could bring him in and we could get the buzz going for Husker football. With that, ever since then, I have been given the most amount of hope. The authenticity that Matt Rule has and his way of connecting with players and the cohesiveness within his coaching staff, it's special. And I'm here for it. I have this newfound hope that, things are going to get back on track. And it's because his attention to detail, his strategicness when it comes to a coaching staff and making sure that everyone is on the same page. And that's something we didn't see in years past. So I'm really excited for it, and I hope you are too. Second, focus on the damn O-line. Oh my God. I'm so happy to see that we have a head coach that is focusing on the line and not necessarily focusing on the skill positions, and then the O-line will figure itself out. So to have that emphasis and be able to actually develop, I think is amazing. I'm excited to see what his new strength and conditioning coach does as well. Seeing the dude's jacked. I am excited to see how he can develop our players. But with that, a lot of the different coaches on the staff, they have experience as O-line coaches. They've coached the O-line. So it's I don't know. I look forward to see what, with their cohesiveness, what that can bring for Husker football. Number three, rebuilding trust in Nebraska. Having that focus on kids in the state of Nebraska and having the ability to bring them aboard and have them feel wanted, feel like, hey, this is where I can go to school. This is where I should go to school. We saw it just this past year. He, came in with 2-3 weeks left of the rest of, early signing period, and he was able to maintain a lot of the players in Nebraska and in the whole, in his whole recruiting class. He put the focus on Nebraska, and I think that's going to pay dividends. You saw him talk in his press conferences of how he wants to be out in the community, how he wants to visit various high schools and continue building that trust. He wants to instill that confidence in young players that, hey, I can make it to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. How amazing is that he isn't, just showing up when there's a real big time player. He's not sending his coaching assistants. He is going out there, and his coaching staff is doing it too. We have a young, hungry coaching staff that is looking to make moves and make waves in the Big Ten, and I am here for it. 4, maintaining talent. I talked about it just a little bit before, but he is maintaining the talent on the team. You haven't seen much turnover. You haven't seen a lot of people transferring out, decommitting, and I think that says a lot about him in a short period of time, the relationships that he's been able to build and to explain the vision, and he's doing it so clear. Number 5, a clear collaborative vision. Y'all, there has been so many times the past few years that I have seen Nebraska football, and it just did not look like a collaborative effort. People were not on the same page. I remember sometimes, like, you know, the defense was killing it, but then the offense was off. The offense and defense was killing it, and then special teams was off. It's like we just could not get on the same page, and I feel like it really hurt our chances the last 5 to 10 years. Like, it has been tough. It has been tough. But with this staff, they've all worked together. Some former players, former coaches with Matt Rule, and he brought them together. Like, you cannot come into a program, especially the size of Nebraska, and get going the way that he did if you guys were not all on the same page. Number 6, a foundational year that can be built on. You know, I think of it recently as the Viking season from 2022 to 2023. With our new head coach, I'm a huge Vikings fan, but with our new head coach, we were just like, okay, this is a rebuild year. But we're actually competing. To what extent Nebraska will be able to do that, I'm not sure, but I know that they will be in games. They're not starting from, you know, level 1. Like, they're a good team. They're a good team that just needs to be developed, and there needs to be that collaborative vision for everyone to be on the same page. So I think that they will do a fantastic job. Number 7, a bowl game. Don't stop there, but damn, that would be sweet. We would love to see a bowl game. We have not seen a bowl game in so long, not once under the Scott Frost era. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see us compete. We could even compete as soon as, well, this year. It's 6 wins. It's 6 wins, and we just brought a big-time quarterback in Jeff Sims. Granted, I do love Casey Thompson. I think he is a gritty, tough player, but there's just something about Jeff Sims that stands out to me and is, like, he's just dynamic. And we'll talk more about that in a video, the quarterback battle or quarterback depth that we are looking at. But damn, a bowl game would be sweet. Number 8, making Nebraska football fun again. Y'all, it has been so tough being a Husker fan the past 5 years. Y'all, it stopped being fun. A couple years ago, it stopped being fun, and I would, you know, be optimistic with other people on what this team could kind of look like. But yeah, I am excited for Nebraska football to be fun again. And a classic example of that, the emojis that Coach Rule is putting out there to prospects. Like, he just gets it. He just gets it, and I think that's fantastic. Like, he just gets it. Number 9, I talked about it or alluded to it earlier, but a quarterback battle. Y'all, I am so excited to see a legit quarterback battle. We haven't seen one since Adrian Martinez and Tristan Gebbia. Like, I am ready for it, and I think Jeff Sims coming in and being able to do spring football, and, you know, while Casey Thompson is recovering, like, yeah, he'll know the offense because he'll put the time in and the effort to learn the offense. But Jeff Sims, like I said, don't count him out. Last but not least, quality depth. Compared to last year, what happened when Casey went down? What happened when some of our old line starters went down? Like, it was a tough year because people just kept on going down. I'm ready for not just our starters to get quality reps and to develop. I'm ready for our depth pieces as well. When you get to a bowl game, when you get deep into the Big Ten season, it's extremely vital that those players that are going to take snaps are ready, that they are developed. And that's something Matt Rule is going to do. He's also going to bring in talent. He's not scared to. With that, thank you all so much for sticking this long on our first full video. Y'all, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, shared it with others. but these are my top 10 things I'm looking forward to for 2023 for the new age of Matt Rule and what Nebraska football can be. With that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next time.